sports coverage of the National Football League. Brings us to Indianapolis, Indiana, where they fire up the crowd with the striking of the anvil, as it's time for football at Lucas Oil Stadium. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the New England Patriots and the Indianapolis Colts on Sunday Night Primetime. It's Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Michael Badgley will be the first to get this one going. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason, really understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down for you. I feel like year 2 is a really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. First carry for Ramondre Stevenson. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
A gain of 26 yards.
I think it's clear this is something this offense wants to major in, the ability to run the ball effectively against this defense. And after that big gain, you have to imagine they're going to come back to it and dare him to stop it.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. May gonna look to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's a pickup of 6.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 4. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
And the Patriot 1st down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
So they go with the 1st down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately it stresses your quarterback.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. 1st down, New England.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And a missed tackle there. He pushes forward, and we'll give him 4 yards. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. It is 2nd and 6. And in motion, it's Diggs. On 2nd down, it's May. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. He was looking for Stephon Diggs there. 3rd down coming up.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. That's to the end zone, but just too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On 4th down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. This from 30 yards out. That one is good. And the Pats are out to an early 3-0 lead.
A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal. But I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Anthony Gould now to return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Colts offense going to take the field here for the first time. They're led by the former first-round pick out of Duke, quarterback Daniel Jones.
Now, this is the type of quarterbacks that just give defensive coordinators nightmares. They stay up all night thinking, okay, what is the best way to defend him? Do we treat him as a runner? Do we treat him as a passer? And I think that's really where the most stress comes in, Mike, is you want to make sure you don't let him kill you with his legs downfield as a runner, but it's also his ability to extend plays as a passer that really creates a lot of stress on your back-end coverage, and that's where those big plays can come. So it's a big challenge. They know it, and we'll find out early on what the plan is.
Working from the gun, it's Jones. That's complete. John, oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Patriots are going to recover.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't sacrifice the ball for additional yardage, and I think we had a case of that going here. I love the effort. I love the fight, but it can't come at the expense of the ball. Everything in football is about protecting the ball itself, and in this case, just a little bit too loose with it. They're able to pop it loose, and that's a big turnover.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay, so this one is going to need a little closer look. At issue was the knee, or any other body part except the hand, down before the ball comes loose, and are the visuals convincing enough to overturn the call on the field? So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. On play action, it's Jones. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Campbell. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
That's good for a Colts. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, here's Jones. They'll set up the screen to Taylor.
up third and 2.
Now a 3rd and 2. Shotgun now for Jones. Coming open is Pierce. It's on target. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line.
21 yards.
They've got it. It'll be 1st and goal after a pickup of 21.
First down and goal to go.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Patriots' 8-yard line.
Now here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, it's Jones. And they'll get about 4 out of this one. Run after the catch. Hard to come by down here. Here comes 3rd and goal.
5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Throwing now is Jones. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
In comes Michael Badgley for this field goal drop. This about as short as you can get. Badgley's kick is good. And the Colts will tie the game at 3 apiece.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Patriots offense ready to possess the football for the 2nd time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with 1st down. And the first carry for Antonio Gibson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
At the 24-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9. Now, May will try to set up the screen to Stevenson. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. The screen works for 10 yards and a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Man in motion, heading left. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
You could tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside-out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
We'll go right back to Stevenson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. All even on the scoreboard. We'll come back to Indianapolis in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. As we are ready to get back underway. He's got his man. It's Diggs. They get 19 on that pass play. Good for a Patriots first down.
19 yards. And the Patriot first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
He'll drop this one down to Stevenson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
They'll run Stevenson, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, they're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
This one, downfield, looking for Henry. That is Buzz. What a throw. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England.
And while everyone's going to focus on the play downfield, this touchdown, Mike, it ultimately occurs because of the protection up front. They do a great job picking up the blitz, and with those extra few seconds, that's all the time he needs. Finds his man streaking downfield, open, and when great awareness meets great scheme, all you need is great execution.
Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Patriots take a 10-3 lead.
Colts 3.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Here's Gould on the return. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down.
First and 10.
Here's Jonathan Taylor and the Colts offense heading back for their next possession. Just the lone field goal for them so far, down 10-3 in this one. And they'll start 1st and 10. That'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
What a way to kick off a drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and you're able to convert him.
And he'll get about 3 as he's forced out of bounds.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Jones to the air again. That is brought in at the 10. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Touchdown. Touchdown, Colts.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Here's Michael Badgley for the point after. His kick is good, and the Colts will tie things up. It's now 10-10. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Stevenson. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 4. They'll go again here with Stevenson. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 22 yards there. 1st down, New England.
1st down, New England.
Watch the running back's patience here, Mike. He's slow, and then he hits it. That's the key here. If he goes too fast, their linemen aren't ready yet. Really well executed. Great run.
To throw on 1st down is May. He finds Hollins on the ground. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. On 3rd and a yard, here's May. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the 1st down.
He'll get this over the middle to Diggs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 14.
14 on the pickup. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
And he'll take this down to the 2-yard line, but they are in business. 1st and goal coming up. Stevenson trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Jermaine Pratt there on the tackle. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Stevenson. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Looking for that final yard. It's 3rd and goal. They'll try and run. And here's Stevenson. And he's not going to get in. Tackled at the line. It'll bring up 4th and goal.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against a wall, back-to-back plays. You hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Well, a field goal would break the tie, but instead the offense stays out there. We're going to go for it on 4th and goal. And he'll take it on in. Hunter Henry. Touchdown, New England. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
The extra point now for Borregales. He gets it to go, and the Pats go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Colts 10.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Ashton Doolin now to return it. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Colts offense about ready to take over once more. They find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with 1st down and 10. Play action now. It's Jones. That's the tight end, Mo Alley-Cox. And he's going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple.
Out of bounds at the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 7. A quick throw on this RPO, and Downs has it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
To throw, it's Jones. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Now he'll run it. They'll pick up 23 on that one. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Colts 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
2nd and 10. Now a play fake. Jones. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Indianapolis.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not, and it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On the run to the right. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a first down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
They're called in at the 2. Now the Colts will use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Jones gonna hang on to it here, and he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play, and now it is 3rd and goal.
2 yards. It's now 3rd down and 3.
Jones to the goal line and in. Alex Pierce. Touchdown, Indy. Badgley now to tack on the extra point. The kick is good. And the Colts will come back to tie things at 17. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return starts from the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half, putting up some big numbers already. And remember, we haven't even reached halftime yet. On 1st and 10, here's May. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. New England going to take their second timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. From out of the gun, here's May. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Here's May again. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike, and that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
May to throw again. That's into the hands of Diggs. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hanson and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hanson back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the 3rd quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the 2nd half. Here's Gould on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Colts offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll start out 1st down and 10. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
It's a gain of 28 yards. And the Colts, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. That is caught out wide on the RPO. First brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Working from the gun, it's Joe in trouble, and down he goes.
And there was nothing exotic about that. I mean, they were just able to generate pressure without having to bring an extra rusher, and this offense now finds themselves staring at 4th down as a result.
So, on 4th down, the Colts send out Rigoberto Sanchez to punt. Back deep is Marcus Jones. And no return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way to the 2. Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. To throw now. May. Sure pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They'll run the sneak, and he will have a Patriots 1st down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that 1st down, but this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the 1st down.
Made it on 1st and 10.
May's pass complete to Demario Douglas. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 23-yard line.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Operating from the shotgun. It's May. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
They need the 24-yard line as they come up for 3rd down. To throw is May. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Tie game, 2nd half. Mistakes here can really decide the outcome of the game. So it's a really smart play. Nothing's open. Just throw it out of bounds. Live to fight another play.
On the return is Gould. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll start with great field position up at their 45. Jones keeping this one. The defense not fighting. They stay at home and they tackle him for no gain.
A lot of defense's strategy of defending the zone read, Mike, is we want that quarterback to pull the ball. It's one of their few chances throughout the course of the game where they can get their hits on him, and in this case, they're able to hold him to no gain.
Now Jones throwing on 2nd down. Left side, that is caught by Warren. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Jones. Rolling right. He'll try to run for it. They get 21 on that one. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's good for a Colts. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on third down, Mike. You can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
Jones pass, complete to Michael Pittman. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Patriots' 27-yard line.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now a kid running left with Taylor. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Pushed down to his left. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Daniel Jones.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. He's going to try to get this himself. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on downs.
Turnover on downs.
Ramondre Stevenson and the Patriots getting set for their next drive. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Throwing now is May. He'll dump this out wide to Gibson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
May to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And 3rd down coming up. May going to look to throw. He's got his man. It's Diggs. 13 yards on that pass play. 1st down, New England.
1st down, New England.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle 3rd of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike.
Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
And a Patriot 1st down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll run here with Gibson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
He's tackled at the 29-yard
Give him 10 more
line.
on that one. Just enough for another first down.
Patriots.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll in this defense.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Second and 5. Now, May, hauled in by the tight end, Henry. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I like the idea of taking your shot there on 3rd down, pushing the ball downfield, looking for the touchdown. But now as it brings up 4th down, you're already this close. You're in field goal range, but do you keep that offense on the field and try to maintain possession and see if you can come away with 6?
So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregaves. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
So they lead by 3 here in this 4th quarter. Now have to turn it over to the defense as they kick it off. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. The Colts offense and Daniel Jones ready to get going once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
Zone read, it's a give to Taylor. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Indianapolis.
2nd and short. Normally, this is a great time, Mike, to put the ball in the air and try to press the ball downfield. But in this case, they keep it on the ground. Has a similar effect. They pick up a good gain and a 1st down.
Here comes the jet sweep. And just a short pickup there to about the 44.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming, and that can be a lot of gain.
It'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5, and here comes 3rd down.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for, and I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
He's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And he's going to be taken down, but not until he reaches the 20-yard line. They get an even 20 on that one. That's good for a Colts 1st down.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indianapolis. game, this has been back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Here's Badgley for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Colts have taken a 4-point advantage.
24. Patriots 20. Mike Badgley sets
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll go play action with May. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. That one good for a dozen, and a very quick.
The previous play is under review.
At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. To throw on 1st down is May. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
On 2nd down, it's May. There's that man again. Another pass. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, ball's on time, results in a nice 1st down pick.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 8. Here's May. Pass completed to Douglas. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Out of the gun, here's May. Thrown on the run, but it's off target. Behind his man, and that is incomplete. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Colts offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. He'll start this drive by keeping it himself. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
Good decision by the quarterback. In this situation, all you're looking to do is have a positive play. He decides to pull it, and that's exactly what he's able to do.
Here's 2nd and 2. He'll decide to keep this once more. And I don't think he got there. Wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and a yard. They'll try to sneak it here. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down. The Colts about set to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense and Stephon Diggs heading back out on the field. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show, as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Douglas in motion. So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll run with Stevenson. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
At the 44-yard line. A gain of 7. 1st down, Patriots.
And the key to this balanced attack, like the one we're seeing here, Mike, is that everything looks the same. The defense is constantly on their heels as they try to diagnose what play's coming next. That level of unpredictability gives them the edge on any given down.
And he'll get about 5.
Antonio Gibson, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now, 2nd and 4. They'll drop to throw. That'll be complete to Gibson. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Working out of the gun, it's May. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing is May. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man, they're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. An important extra point up and good, so the lead is 3 here in the late stages of the game. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Gould on the return. Whoa! And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Colts offense ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Jones. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their second. And to stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
They'll come up now for 2nd down. To throw, it's Jones. To the left side and taken in by Downs. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
That's good.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Throwing on 1st down is Jones. Trying the left side and caught by Pittman.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They come up for 2nd and 2. Again, it's Jones. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Patriots has it. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Recovered by New England.
Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. And that was the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night from Indianapolis.